What's up everybody, welcome back to Tankers Club in a new video, and in this one we are going to talk about the K-91. This beast, the K-91 with a burn camouflage, looks really pretty dope, and I don't think so that there is someone out there don't wanna play with this tank. This vehicle is really a beast. We got now in a bundle where we can have this tank in addition to the 9051, the Emil 1951, the tier 8 premium Swedish heavy tank. I wouldn't go for this tank because this tank is just the twin bro of the Emil 1, but even worse than the Emil 1. That's why I'm going to focus only on the K-91 in this video, and I'm gonna tell you why the Emil 1951 is not worth it, because this tank, as we see here, is the twin bro of the Emil 1, the Tech 3 Swedish tank. We have for the premium one 160mm of armor on the turret from the front and 100mm on the hull. Okay, let's remind this, 160 and 100. And if you compare this to the Emil 1, the Tech 3 tier 8 Swedish tank, this tank got even better armor and better DPM than the premium twin bro. Let's take a look at the turret. 180mm on the turret and 125, so 20mm more on the turret and 25mm more on the hull. So I don't know why should I go for the Emil 1951, the premium one, if this Emil one, the Tech 3 one, is even better. So that doesn't make any sense. I wouldn't go for this for that tank. This vehicle got even better DPM, 2k DPM. Let's compare it again now with the Emil 1951. Let's take a look, and we have here only, yeah, okay, we don't have provisions installed, but it's also only 2k DPM, so this tank is really not better than the Tech 3 one. I think that also the Emil 1 got a better speed. Let's compare it very fast. The Emil 1, no, the same speed. Yeah, I mean, only because of the point that in this one we have more armor, I wouldn't go for the Emil 1951. It's just only my opinion. If you want to go for both tanks and you want to add the Emil 1951 to your collection, why not? Still your opinion, but I just want to help you to get only the tanks which are really worth it to go for. And now let's talk about the K-91, the tier 9 premium Soviet tank. This tank is really so OP. Here we go. Let's compare it also with other tanks that I have. Let's take a look directly at point of DPM. We got here 2.7 DPM, the Object 752, 2.5 DPM, the Emil 2, only 2k DPM, the E75 only 2.2 DPM, the Kampfpanzer 70 2.3 DPM, the 50TP 2.2 DPM, and I installed on all of those tanks gun rammer, so it's the maximum of damage what we can deal, and with that the K-91 is just one of the best tier 9 heavy tanks in point of DPM. But it's not only DPM which is very strong on this tank, or maybe let's say OP. We got here also, we are talking here about a fast heavy tank. It's a heavium tank with 30 km/h average speed. We can reach, I don't know how much, up to 40 km top speed. This is really insane, and this combination of high DPM, great armor, 220mm on armor, 120 on hull. This combination of good armor, especially the turret, is really also very hard to pen. On paper only 220, but believe me, even tanks with 250 of millimeter or 270 or 80 of millimeter are not going able to penetrate this turret, because this turret is really the form, that round form, that bounce form, is just unpenetrable. You can go hull down with this tank and rely on your armor, especially the turret. It's really very hard to pen, especially from the front, and that's why on the paper only 220, but in the reality on the battlefield is actually much more than that. So the combination of this good armor, good TPM, good mobility, make this tank to a beast. This tank is really so OP. The only tricky thing to play is that we have 3 shots on the magazine. We don't have an auto reloader, we have only an auto loader. That means we're going to fire 3 shots. We can deal 350 of damage in every shot. Between every shot 3.5 seconds. That means we can deal in 7 seconds about 1.1k of damage. That's a lot, but think about, we have after that 16 seconds of reload time. So what we have to do is we have to go to do our damage, deal our damage, then roll back, hide behind an obstacle, or we go just in a hold down position, and there we can also reload in peace because the turret is also very hard to pen, and there we are also in safety. So hold down or fire your shots and try always to be I don't know how to say, and try always to be close to a building or an obstacle where you can hide while reloading. That's very, very important. And now, enough talking, let's go to the battlefield. I got some nice gameplay for you with this vehicle. Let's go. So firstly, here we got a situation where I can showcase you how strong the armor is, especially of the turret, on the front turret. So a lot of shots are going to bounce while playing with this tank if we just go in a hold down position. And look at this, while talking, already 1.1k of damage block. And this is also very important if you know the strength of your tank. For example, here I'm using myself as a magnet for the enemy team, trying to distract them. I know that I'm spotted, but I know also that I can rely on my turret, and with that the enemy tanks can't pin me. And that time my teammates can, for example, the mediums flank the enemy tanks, or like here the E75 is already shooting. I'm trying right now to finish the T55A. I can't, but I'm taking a lot of shots from the other side, and as you can see, most of them are bouncing only because I'm in a hold up position. Here we go, the Viker's gonna also bounce his shot, so the turret is really very hard to pen. Here I want to show you how effective this tank can be in point of mobility, because we have really a great mobility for a heavy tank in general, and for a tier 9 heavy tank especially. So I went in the beginning to the medium side because I thought I'm gonna get support, and then I'm now going completely turning from going medium to heavy side, and I can do this with this tank. I can be an all-rounder because we have really a good mobility, and with that I can also support my team. Even sometimes we split, and or you see that you're doing a mistake, you shouldn't go medium side, you should go support the team. We can do this with this tank. You can do this with, I don't know, playing with a Moisin or with the mouse or the E100 or with other slow heavy tanks, and we can really do this pretty good with the K-91. We can be a low rounder. As you can see, I'm supporting my team a lot, doing some shots here, some shot there. Now I'm seeing that the T57 heavy is chasing me, so I'm now going to support my team and running away from the T57. First, I focus always on the low HP tanks. The T57 cannot chase me. I'm much more faster than him. He's trying to hit me, but he can't, and I'm on my way to finish first. I think the IS-7 first, and then to finish the AMX. Here we go. So I was, so what I want to say is that I was in the medium side, going completely now, turning around completely to the heavy side, to the other side, thanks to my mobility, and now running away from the T57, then going back to him. And we cannot really do these moves or play this play style with every tank, only with this kind of medium tanks, I call them. So this is really very important, and this is what make this tank really pretty strong and pretty OP for his class as a heavy tank. Well, we talked about mobility, we talked about armor. Now let's talk serious and take a closer look at the gun of this tank. So we got here 260mm of penetration with AP shells and 341 penetration with heat shells. That means we will not have any problem to pen nearly the most to 90% of the tanks, heavy tier 10 or tier 9 tanks. Tier 8 anyway, it's gonna be also easy only with AP shells. So that means we have here really an OP gun, powerful gun with also a lot of hit points, 2.7 DPM. We saw that the DPM is one of the highest for a tier 9 heavy tank. So this is really insane, and we can deal a lot and a lot of damage in just few seconds with this vehicle. And now let's check it out. So here we go, we are now at Fellas. I did already 347 of damage, but I don't want to play around with that T100 light. I'm now turning around and trying to focus on other tanks because the T100 light is just playing with me and I want to deal damage. That's why I'm focusing now on other enemy vehicles. Here we go, the T100 is still running away. But yeah, now I saw that the M right there, the M60 is alone, and the IS-5 and who else, the Leopard, are already pushing on him, but I think they need help. That's why my next victim, my next goal is gonna be the M60. Nice penetration on the turret, only with AP shell, and now I'm keep pushing, trying to finish this dude. Here we go. Oh yeah, oh boy, I think he's gonna take some hash shells. He's very busy dealing damage on the IS-5, and now I can hit him from the bottom. Here we go with a hash shell. Oof. 500, 600, 51k of damage with hash shells. This is just crazy. And now, yeah, smoke that dude with another AP shell. Here we go, already nearly 5k of damage, but the show keeps going, and now I'm on my way already. I can see it on the E100. Here we go, the Jagdpanzer E100 needs some help. I can't hash the E100, so I'm using AP shells. Here we go, and we are already at 3.5k of damage, so we can really deal a lot of damage with this tank in just few seconds. I mean, we have already only not even 3 minutes in this battle, and we have already 3.5 K of TPM. This is just so OP. In addition to that, in the beginning, that was not the whole battle. I missed some shots in the beginning, so if I penned all my shots, it's gonna be easy that I'm right now at 5k of damage, but that's okay, that's fine. I don't wanna make this video so long, that's why I skipped just the beginning of this battle. So here we go, the next one, IS-8, reloading, and here we go. Penetration with AP shells. Oof. IS-8, don't buy IS-8. He gets wrecked from the Jagdpanzer E100. So now let's keep rushing on the 53 TP Markovskiego. Oh, he is already finished. So the last one is gonna be the Hori. Can I deal some damage on the Hori? We will see. Let's go, let's do it. Oh, missed my shot again, so I missed really a lot of shots, and even with that I was able to deal 4.2k of damage, so in just only 4 minutes. Shows really that the gun of this tank is really so strong, so OP. We can deal a lot of damage. Second class mastery badge, and we got 60k of credit, so this tank is also a good credit maker. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. As I said, in my opinion, don't go for the Emil 1951. Is not that worth it in my opinion. I don't know, other YouTubers talking that the 1951 is so strong, so OP, better than Emil 1, whatever. No, it's not, guys. The Emil 1, the Dash 3 vehicle, we can have it for free. Get a better armor on the turret and on the hull from the front, better average armor, and the rest is completely the same. You can check it out by yourself. We have the same gun, the same penetration, the same DPM, the same speed, the same rotation, same everything. So there is no there is no reason to go for this tank, for the Emil 1951. The only reason why maybe you want to go for it is to add it to your collection, but in point of better or efficiency, no need. I mean, why should I go and buy a premium tank for a lot of gold, and I have the same tank in my garage, a Dash 3 tank? I can have it for free, and it's even better. So that doesn't make any sense for me. That's why I only focus on the K-91. This tank is really so strong, very OP, and one of the best tier 9 heavy tanks in the game. I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, stay tuned. The next video is for sure coming soon. Bye bye.